wait. Oh shit! I didn't do a fucking intro. I should probably do an intro. Hey, look. Hi everyone. Welcome to a power washing video. I definitely am not doing the intro for it at the end, and won't just like try and figure out a way so I can cut it so it can just look like I'm doing this at the beginning. I had a lot on my mind within the last few days. There's a lot going on with content stuff. I really want to make content. I really want to make, you know, little YouTube videos. I would really wish I had the time to edit, but these these last few these last few what days, weeks, months, it's been exhausting. I've been getting out of work very tired, not with the mentality of doing anything. Either I'm physically tired or I'm just mentally not there and I just don't want to like be with the I don't want to be. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't know what the words are or what the word is that I'm looking for. I think that I think that the word that I'm looking for is mainly like I'm tired. I get out of work, I get home, and I'm like trying to like figure out a way for me to like just not fucking die. I don't know. It's been so bad. These these past few days I've tried streaming more on Twitch, which honestly, like, it's not bad. It doesn't go bad, and I have the time to like do somewhat okay time, like Twitch Rise, like a couple hours, maybe like 3 hours at times. But at the same time, there's usually the moments where it's just like I just want to hang out with my friends. I don't really want to do I don't want to be focused because I want to take Twitch as a job in a way. Not like really a huge job, but more like like this is what I do, like type thing. I wish I was able to, but when I get out of work, I just feel so fucking tired. I just don't want to do anything at all. Um, it's bad. It's so bad. Um, also, you know, there's a lot of things that's been going on. Or what I can talk about, but I just never do. Also, like, I'm sorry that when I make the videos, like I've been making the Half Life videos and whatnot. I'm sorry that they're long. I'm so sorry that they're so long. Like, I genuinely have been the amount of time that it is, like, like video wise, that's the amount of time I've been recording. At most, I cut out like a part in the start in the beginning where I'm like really trying to like make an intro or something, or like in the end I cut it because I just don't know what to say. I genuinely just do not know. By the time that I'm done with the recording, I am exhausted, or it's super late, which causes me to be exhausted. So I decide to just not really give an outro. I just kind of like fade the video. I don't know if anyone's ever noticed that. I honestly cannot even blame you if you didn't, because like it's almost 2 hours long. Each video has been almost an hour or 2 hours long. With like the first one being, I think, almost 3 hours. And it's just me playing Half Life without really doing commentary. And like I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to say. I don't know what's appropriate to say. And that's like the main issue I have with myself. Cause I know I can basically just gap, you know? It's my channel at the end of the day. I can just talk about whatever while playing the game. But at the same time, I'm like, I don't know if this is something I want to share. Sometimes I want to talk and just like rant about personal stuff. Sometimes I just want to like gap about like something I saw online, and I just don't want to really just be random with it. But at the same time, I feel like I should. I feel like a weird obligation of doing that. But it's stupid because like again, I don't have a following really. Like, the people who are subscribed to me right now, all my friends, they're just close friends, people who've known me for years, and like it's not like I'm just doing it for them, because I'm doing it mainly for myself. But at the same time, I don't really try and push my content out. I don't. I haven't really tried to do that. Maybe I should, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I should, because I really want to give, at least on YouTube, somewhat good content. I don't know what to do with YouTube. I've been struggling as well with that, actually. Just what am I going to do with my YouTube channel? Like, what is the content I want to make? You know, that's what I'm that's what I'm worried about. Just what am I going to do? It's always that. It's just constantly, oh my god, just constantly that. Just I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I want to do. Why would I do that? Type. So it's stupid. It's I don't need to really worry about it. Why can't I buy any of these, by the way? Oh, I only have 1,600, 1,160. Okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I spent this whole time like trying to buy something I can't even afford. Oh well. Anyways, back to what I was ranting about or rambling about. Um, sorry, but I really want to make content that is focused on like shooters, right? I want to make, Valorant videos. I want to make videos on like Siege. I want to make videos on Apex, games that I enjoy, that I try and play the most. But at the same time, I do want to like have more of a, also variety stuff. More different type of games I can play. And I'm not sure because like what to do, because I don't really have a centralized base of like audience base. All my friends are just like, we all do variety stuff. We all do a bunch of other stuff. But I really like, shooter games. I really enjoy those games. And I had a lot of friends that I met through, like for example, Valorant. I met friends through Siege at one point. That was a long ass time ago. They don't even talk to me at this point. I don't even talk to them actually. I was the one who distanced myself. But not even because like they're rude or mean or anything. It's just a weird story. Just I was honestly, it's not even a weird story. I'm just gonna say it like I I was 15, 16 ish when I was around them. These guys were like fully grown men playing Seeds, and I was just 14, like 15, 14, around that age. I think at most I was like 16. And I was like, when I was 16, that was when I started distancing myself. And it wasn't even because like I thought it was weird. They weren't weird at all. They were like pretty chill. They all just like chilled around and talked about their lives and whatnot. I want to make more content on like shooter games. I want to do that, but at the same time, I like doing like playing Half Life. I like playing games like that, like on an off time, and then like just upload. I kind of like uploading the unedited stuff when it comes to like games like that, because like it's a linear game. It's not like I'm losing track of what I'm supposed to do for long periods of time. Like the most I've gone lost on was like probably 5 to 10 minutes in the video, and it was funny. I think it was funny. Like, I got lost and I couldn't figure out where to fucking go in Half Life, so I was just like running around. I was just complaining. I was like, "Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Where am I going? What am I supposed to do?" I just didn't know where to go. But okay, point is, and I'm sorry, I dragged this shit for like 10 minutes, but you know, having having that, like that being said, I'm not sure if I should make a second channel. I know I don't have a following, like I know that, but like, what if I make a second channel where I just upload clips of, like Valorant and Siege and whatnot. I focus my streams on Siege and all those other games, and then I just play like right after the stream. I just play the other single player games by myself. Where I have some time to maybe recollect amongst things. Maybe I do more ranting on the videos. I'm not sure. I really want to do a lot of type of content. Like, I really want to do. I want to be diverse when it comes to it. Like, there's a lot that you can do. Part of me is like, I want to do, like videos like this. I'm just yapping. I just, rant about stuff. I let people know, like, oh, if what I'm doing, what I want to do, give people updates on like stuff like this. And in this type of format, I'm just playing a game. I'm just ranting. But at the same time, that's also really similar to the Half Life stuff. Maybe in the Half Life videos, I could just rant about shit like this while also just like playing a single player game. So maybe I'm not gonna do something like this in near future, or whatever. I'm not sure. YouTube for me is fun. I think I'm enjoying more uploading videos on YouTube than streaming. So I think that for now I will try and stream. Of course, I think I'll stream like every Wednesday, Thursday ish, or like the day before or the day I take up. It's my day off. I will try to like every week. But the rest of the time, I'm going to try my best to just do YouTube. Like, I want to do YouTube stuff. I want to like do YouTube videos and maybe like in this format. Maybe I'm not sure, but maybe I'll mix it in with like Half Life, and I'll be like playing Half Life. You know, yapping like this as I play the game, and or maybe other games. I'm not sure. Do I really want to continue Half Life? Yes, I do. I really do. But at the same time, I kind of want to take a break of it from it because, like, I feel like I'm just playing that and only that now, and I don't want to feel obligated to like that's the only type of video that I'm supposed to do until I beat the game. Like, of course not. So like maybe I'll make a little schedule. I'll like schedule myself for it. Like, oh, like today is Half Life Day, or today is like this other game day. Stuff like that. I want to redo my Ace Combat game because I was playing it on stream. I love Ace Combat, by the way. If no one knew that, which of course none of you did do, because like unless like you're one of the 16 subscribers, this is really embarrassing to say out loud. But as long as you're like, if you're not like one of my subscribers or like one of my friends, you don't know that Ace Combat is one of my favorite games, man. Ace Combat, I fucking love Ace Combat so much. It's crazy fun. At least for me, it's like one of those games where I just don't even really pay attention to. All I know is just like you're in a plane and you shoot other planes down, and it's the fun. It's like the most fun I've had with like video games in my life. Like, I don't know if that's crazy to say. I doubt it. I doubt that it's crazy. I think I'm totally sane with it. But for me, Ace Combat is one of those franchises I can just always get back to. and I kind of miss it. I miss Ace Combat like really fucking bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's like it is one of my favorite fucking games. So I'm thinking I'm gonna restart it. I'm gonna like play Ace Combat. I'm gonna like do the whole timeline like in chronological order. Uh, maybe that's how I'll that's how I'm gonna start. Uh, you know, spreading and diversifying my content. So it's not just like Half Life and then like all of a sudden randomly Valorant and Siege. I think I will do a second channel. So the reason why is because like for shooter games, I don't want to like be like like East Combat, ooh like Half Life, ooh some other game that I might get into, and then randomly just like a little clip dump from like Seed games or Valorant or Fortnite, which it would be fun. I'm sorry, I burped. But it would be funny. It would be funny, but I know it would probably hurt me more than what I think it would probably help me. But yeah, no, like for sure, streaming now. I think streams now will just be like shooter game like related more ish, and then like fuck. Sorry, I keep zoning out because I'm like so concentrated and trying to get rid of this dirt. I'm just gonna start with the big stuff so I don't get that lost. um, I think like for streaming, I'm gonna do mainly like Valorant and stuff like that. Maybe there will be the odd stream here and there where I'm like playing a story game or playing a single player game, but that won't be like a game that I'm going to play like on YouTube. Maybe because it's like too long. Maybe it's because like it's like for example Baldur's Gate or something like that. If I ever get my hands on it, if I get my hands on like some other game that maybe takes a little too long for me, something that's like open world-ish, maybe I won't play those ones on stream. On stream on YouTube, but I will play them on stream every once in a while. For example, maybe schedule one. I might do more like schedule one streams instead of like, you know, doing that a YouTube video because I don't think schedule one is good for YouTube videos when it's just like the gameplay and me being silly. Unless I find it really funny. I'm not sure. There's a lot of possibilities. The channel, everything that I do is volatile right now. And the only reason why it's volatile is because I allow it to be that way a lot. So it's just like, oh, I'm like trying to like do something that I'm like happy with. I'm trying to like I want to try and like make that um I want to try and make that like my goal. Like my goal is just like have this channel be single player, like granting and whatnot. Single player ranting games, maybe something else along the line. I'm not sure. I genuinely do not know where it would go, but you know, I'd try and have fun with it. I'll try and be silly with it. I'll try and be goofy and whatever else could rhyme with goofy with it. Well, but yeah, no, like that's essentially just all I wanted to talk about. I don't really know if I want to finish this level. All he wanted to do was just like talk, and this is a justification. This is like one of the perfect games where I can like just justify yapping because it's just me power washing. It's not like this is really important. None of this is important. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Look at that. Whoa. Wow. Wow. Anyways, yeah, that was it. This is it. This is all the video. I'm gonna try and trim it down so you guys don't have to watch this for 20 minutes. Hopefully, I'll try and cut it down. Having a few, things going on. Oh, also something I wanted to add. I'm trans. That was it. Bye. Bye. Bye.